How I can wake up 3 a.m. and be productive in the morning. So if you do not believe me, in the link in the description there is Instagram, and in there you can see my Instagram stories. But let's get serious. 3 a.m. You might have heard motivational videos that's talking about wake up at 3 a.m. Oh, you need to embrace the pain. You need to live in hell. You need to do it even when you don't feel like it. You need to... That's one side. And then you have another one. One side is like, oh, your sleep is everything. If you wake up 3 a.m. and chronotype, you're a lion. No, your chronotype is one that wakes up 7-8 a.m. It's like it's normal to wake up 7-6 a.m. 5 a.m. is earliest you can wake up. There's two sides. And I'm gonna tell you the arguments behind them. So the side of waking up 3 a.m. is that the grind is hard, and if you win when you wake up 3 a.m., you get out of bed, you win. You have done something you don't want to do. You have done something difficult. You woke up 3 a.m. Wow. And then there's the other side. It's just like, oh, but I feel tired, and if I wake up 3 a.m. then I won't really be energetic. And if I'm just spending like 1 hour tired and I haven't even woken up yet because I'm so tired, sure, I can do a cold shower, I can do this, but I will be tired and I won't perform my utmost. And what's the point if I can't make quality performances in my business, my YouTube videos, my writing, my... I don't know, whatever you're doing. So there's two sides. So I'm gonna give my opinion now. Your content, your writing, the only bottleneck in those two things, guess what that is? The lever of your self-development. It is. There are so many people, they always like to dismiss this. They're like, self-development, Maybe it's because it's been such a trending thing of self-development. Like 5-6 years ago you didn't see this, but now for the last 3 years you have seen an insane growth in self-development, especially these last 3 years. You have seen, like, from 2020 2021, you've seen an insane exponential rise in self-development, and now it's sort of been like a term that's throwing around, oh yeah, self-development, whatever, this self-development stuff. But then you also need to realize that if you read a book, if it's good or not, why do you think a book is good enough? Or a book is good or bad? Two things. Or it always comes down to one thing, that's effort. Right? That I realize that it always comes down to effort. Always effort. So the book, is it good? If you do a bunch of drafts and you make it better and you put your perfectionism mindset in while you revise and edit your book, then it will get better, yes. But even then, the bottleneck will be the knowledge, and knowledge is gained by learning plus implementation. Knowledge you possess, the amount of personal development you have done, the amount of things you have learned and then implemented, amount of things you have seen and implemented them, read about and implemented them, watched a YouTube video and implemented them. Because you can be a very good author. And I see this all the time. I'm giving you an example. I'm not very proud of the fact, but you know, when I was watching a bunch of anime shows, I'm gonna be honest, I watched that a lot, especially before. Still do sometimes. It's a habit I'm trying to get rid of, but it's not don't take heed to it. It's not a click on the finger and then the habit is gone. But I am definitely doing less volume of that than before. So I'm getting there. I'm quitting that shit. But in those shows, right? Some of them can be, you know, good, engaging, like emotional and stuff, like good. But then there was this one scene, I'm not gonna tell you what show or whatever, but there was one scene, there were the main character and then there were a side character. The side character got sick, and then the main character knocked and forced his way in. He said some weird stuff and forced his way in. And then there was she was like a leader of a class. She was sick and stuff. And then he said, "You need to be eating proper meals." And I'm like, do you know? Do you? No. Personally, I'm a believer of no. You got sick in the first place because you're eating inflammatory food. Second, you get sick because you're not healthy enough. I don't believe, I'm not perfect in this, because I haven't gone more than 1 year. But I haven't been sick in almost 2 years now. Not a single time. And I've been on and off carnivore. I've been mostly consistent. Some months consistent. But yeah, recently I have had some days where I have not been 100% consistent. But I'm carnivore right now. My face is still kind of because I'm relapsing every fucking week eating shit food. I'm not perfect, I know that. But I'm telling you from my experiences what helps and works. But being sick, eating shit food again, will just make you more sick. So when I'm sick, you're there like, oh, Coca-Cola, eating ice cream is so good when you're sick. Why? Why would you ingest, consume poison which might or might not have been a direct cause of you being sick in the first place? It might have been it might not have been the cause itself, but it might have been a contributing factor. It might have weakened your immune system, and then a reaction from outside hurt you. There's literally studies on this of gluten. The gluten can literally widen your cells. Like, imagine you have cell wall and stuff. Gluten can widen your cells. I've seen that. Widen your cells, meaning that bacteria that normally does not get into the cell and the blood and the body gets in. It's like your skin, bro. Let's say your skin, it's like a zipper. Your skin is like a zipper on a jacket. And then when you eat gluten, that widens. So you get the bacteria inside the cells. Imagine now, oh, you need to be eating proper meals. You need to widen the gap. You need to welcome more sickness, more bacteria, more potential for sickness. I never understood that. And this pissed me off, bro. I was watching a show and this pissed me off. Sure, I wasn't disciplined. I wasn't doing the good habit. So I don't know who I am to talk, but that pissed me off. That really pissed me off. And guess what? That was the offer. Because you can be in a movie. Oh, but in the movies they do this. You know, in the movies they use this mindset. In the movies they eat this. So, you know, I can eat pasta because in the movies the main character who is so strong eat pasta. Distinguish fiction from reality. But at the same time, in fiction, there is some truth in reality, because if the author writes about the best main character, super strong, eats this, then the main character thinks that's like, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, it's doesn't matter what you eat, doesn't matter. But imagine now me, I'm a fiction author myself, imagine me, I'm writing about a character being sick, I have a scene of someone being sick, then I would have him fasting, and if he was hungry, then I would have him eating red meat. Not in those shows where like, oh, red meat is dangerous, you know, or rice porridge. Fuck rice porridge, bro. Who eats rice? You're ingesting carbs, the first things first. And then you're ingesting fucking sugar. And we have so many studies of health detrimentals of eating sugar. And guess what? Carbohydrates, any type of carbohydrates, transform into sugar. And guess fiber. Fiber is not necessary. You eat fiber because it's good for the gut, it's good for this, it's good for nutrients. Is it fuck? You're like, oh, you know, spinach is so high in iron, bro. 99% of that shit goes out in the toilet. Oh, but it's cheaper, you know, it's cheaper, bro. Is it fuck? You're buying spinach, I don't know what it's cost. Let's say it's $4 per pound. Well, you're putting down 3.99 pounds in the toilet because you are not getting anything out of it. That's why 2-3 days of eating meat diet gives you the nutrients of eating wheat. Bro, you would have to eat fucking, you know, protein. They're like, oh, you know, we don't need much protein. But then, yes, we don't need much more than a medium protein. That's true. And then what? What are you measuring? Oh, you know, medium protein, you know, like medium protein is like, oh, we only need like 1 pound per body weight, bro. Do you even know what yourself weigh? Oh, but I weigh like 70, bro. You weigh like 75, 70, 80. You're like, oh, I weigh 80 kilos and 150 pounds. And I'm like, and then you're like, oh, yeah. And then I eat 150 gram of protein per day. Are you fuck? You're like looking at the pasta, 9 gram per 100 gram. You would have to eat more than a kilogram of pasta, and that's like a whole spaghetti package, a whole. You know how much that is. You would have to eat a whole of those, and then you would have to eat some nuts, and then you would have to eat some fucking beans, and then some, and then you have 150 grams. Well, guess what? 90% of that goes into the toilet, meaning you have math, bro. You have like 20 grams. 20 grams! That's not mid-protein. That's low. Your body can only absorb 20 grams of that. Meaning, you don't get medium protein. Oh, but I ingest medium protein. Well, your body can't use that. Meaning, in the end of the day, no matter how much you, I don't need protein, whatever vegan shit you say, you only get 20 grams, bro. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I went a bit off course here. I don't know what the hell did I go? What was the point I was trying to make now? I don't even understand. What the hell? This is why I should have a script. This is difficult doing off script. I can talk very well without script, but I need a script to get back on fucking track. What was the main point? I know the title was Wake Up 3 a.m. How can I do it? I think. Wake Up 3 a.m. And I can't pause the video and change tabs and see my title again, because then my video will stop recording. So I would have to do that as feedback. I would have to have a piece of paper written down the most important points, or at least the title, so I can see it again. I think it was How Can I Wake Up 3 a.m. and Have a Productive Morning. Something like that. But yeah, one of the first thing you will have to do is eliminate your ego. Like, I know how much information there's out there, how much how much noise there is out there, how much different viewpoints, different advice, different this and this and this and this and that. But in the end of the day, the purpose was wake up 3 a.m. Because when you wake up 3 a.m., your mind will transcend. You will change the paradigms. You will change your paradigm completely. You will start to question everything. This is what I am on. When I go against what every single doctor, every single health professional says, then it improves my health. Not always, I might do some dumb experiment, but most of the times it works. And I would say a 95, 96, 97% of the times it works. When I'm doing my fasting experiments, I actually failed one because I went 3 days and that didn't work for me. It fucked up my other goals, such as bodybuilding and having energy all day. It fucked at day 3, day 4. And maybe it's because I'm a going boy, but that's actually I think the only experiment that didn't work. But eating lion diet, or there was another one that was eating carnivore diet. It didn't work for me. I eat carnivore diet but with too little fat. Now, I eat carnivore diet with high fat. No, I eat lion diet with high fat. Lion diet is literally eating just beef, just salt, water. Salt, beef, and water with a fuck ton of fat. So salt, beef, and water. Fatty beef, not the most expensive one. Ribeyes are too expensive, so I buy shuck roll, which is about half the price. They're only a little bit more expensive than ground beef, so I buy shuck roll, and I bulk on shuck roll, you could say. Shuck roll with salt on, and then a fuck ton of beef tallow, not butter. You can eat butter, but butter is a little bit of carbs, and it's like, I tried changing, I was just like, I'm gonna try beef tallow. So I went from grass-fed butter to grass-fed beef tallow. Grass-fed beef tallow, my dick was so hard that I couldn't help but jack off day 2, bro. I think this is a new challenge, to not jack off while eating beef tallow. Bro, I ate so much. I ate 100, 200 grams of beef tallow. My fucking dick exploded, bro. Bro, it fucking exploded. The fucking amount of testosterone I was getting. It was like I was inhaling testosterone. Butter does that a little bit, but bro, you eat beef tallow, you're inhaling testosterone. I felt like I was fucking testosterone therapy, bro. It was like I took fucking TRT. It's like a natural fucking testosterone hack. It's same with eggs. Eggs are pretty good for testosterone, but bro, beef tallow, nothing has ever given me that big dick energy, bro. 10 eggs. The moment I went from 2 eggs to 6 eggs, my dick started getting hard. To 8 eggs, harder. When I changed to beef tallow, it was fucking 7 meters, bro. My fucking dick was fucking big as a fucking pipe. Oh my gosh. And I got really fucking edgy, really aggressive. My fucking personality changed. It's like my whole fucking identity changed when I started eating beef tallow. So bro, eat red meat. Don't cook it. Don't well done. Medium rare. No, rare or raw. Raw, that's too much. Even I don't do that. But at least rare. Only get the surface. Normal color. What is the color? Brown, black. What is? Do you know the color when you eat the meat? The surface could get some color. The rest is red inside. And I eat that because cow, you can actually eat red. Because it's a ruminant animal, meaning it's the animal with zero toxins. Especially if you eat grass-fed, there's zero toxins, and there's the most nutritious food on the planet. Beef is actually number 1. Number 2 is is sheep or lamb. Lamb is number 2, but I eat beef because I like beef more than lamb, and lamb is more expensive, so there's no reason to eat that. So I eat just beef and chuck roll, pasture raised, or no, not pasture, grass fed chuck roll, along with a fuck ton of beef tallow, salt and water. Insane, no, I know, but testosterone through the roof. I don't know. It might be a contributing factor to being able to wake up 3 a.m. When I'm consistent in this diet, there is calm. My mental health, it felt like I meditated for 3 hours. It is almost indescribable, the difference. When you keto adapt, especially when you eat a lion with high fat, your testosterone goes through the roof, your energy goes through the roof, everything in your life improves. 6 hours of carnivore is better than 9 hours of non-carnivore sleep. So I even save time and more energy overall. And bro, if I get 8 hours of sleep on lion diet, on this diet, then I can fucking cure cancer almost, right? I can do everything with this diet. Like, bro, and I'm telling you this as someone who feels like absolute bullcrap. I feel like shit when waking up. Bro, when I woke up 3 a.m. and I wasn't carnivore, I literally almost felt like killing myself. That's how bad it was. It was like my brain, it's like I had this fog. It's like I was walking in a mist, and now it cleared. It's like I am free now. It's like I gained freedom in my brain. It's insane. I can go on for hours on this carnivore diet thingy, but cutting carbs is, oh my god. You're eating processed foods. You go from processed foods to pasta. Yeah, you get the 30% benefit. You go from eating literally only vegetables and meat instead of any carbs, no pasta, no rice. You eat like broccoli, carrots, and then a fuck ton of meat. Then you're eating keto diet, and then you eat a lot of fat, no fucking seed oils, no olive oil. You eat butter. You eat a fuck ton of butter, a fuck ton of meat, and then let's say you eat carrots and broccoli and stuff like that. You gain a huge improvement. But from there, you eliminate all broccoli, all carrots. Your gut starts healing, and you have even more energy, because now you're eating even more fat. The more fucking fat, the better. I eat so much fat that, when I get like almost diarrhea because of how much fat I eat, then maybe I go down from there. But mind you, this is me weeks in. If you're starting out, then you get diarrhea. Everyone gets like diarrhea when they start this diet, because their gut is completely changing. And bro, if you're getting a diarrhea when you're eating only meat, then that shows that your stomach is fucked, bro. It's all fucked. And bro, that's almost everyone has a fucked stomach these days. Like, I would say the 99.9%, like everyone, even the top 1% men have fucked guts. I'm like one of those only guys. And bro, this is me, by the way, who I shit myself in school many times. I had the worst stomach ever. I think I almost close to me removing some parts of my body. Maybe I wasn't one of those crazy cases where they remove their colon, and there are many horrible stories online, and they're also true, many of them. But yeah, I was never that bad. But bro, shitting in your pants at fucking 12, like 12, 13, 14. Bro, like, I'm not fucking 6 years old and I'm still pissing in the bed. Bro, yeah, by the way, I was literally pissing in bed. But going on carnivore helped me to not piss in bed. Because I found out that eating fruits makes me, save the water. And then I had an underdeveloped dick, because it was so small, because I didn't eat any meat or fat. So it's not weird that I pissed myself, bro. But yeah, 3 years of carnivore, it's like I grow 20 years. And not in a bad way. I grown 20 years and didn't get older at all. Like, my skin and stuff ain't perfect, but bro, 3 days of carnivore. 3 days ago, it looked like someone had fucking scratched my skin or something. Yeah. Lion diet is the ultimate elimination diet, ultimate health diet, ultimate. I can go on forever. Because this will, and the thing, why am I talking about this? Also because everyone should do this because it's a time saver. It's usually faster to cook meat than any other food. If you're like, I'm gonna get perfect nutrition, I'm gonna spend 3 hours in the kitchen, bro. You can talk whatever shit you want. Personal development doesn't matter what you eat, doesn't matter, bro. But I think everyone should eat carnivore. That's my genuine opinion. No one can change it for now. Maybe I change it in the future, but I am not thinking I will actually, because this has been with me, and this is like the number one thing. If you eat lion diet, then you will fucking kill everyone. It's so fucking amazing. Being in a high frequency state, as I am right now, I get through doing daily wins, and lion diet is a big daily win. It's the only diet that is hard to cheat on. I still have cheated sometimes, but bro, the diet I've been most consistent with is this actually. For some reason, it is this diet. And it's given me so many health benefits. And when I eat it and stay for 2-3 days, I feel like I have this calm. It's like I have this lifted fog. It's like I can think better. I can articulate my thoughts better. I'm not a non-verbal artist, but I am an artist nonetheless, and I've seen an insane improvement. So even though you're a special snowflake, even though you're autistic, ADHD, this diet, you fucking need to eat this diet. It's for everyone. It's faster to cook. It gives you all the health benefits. It helps you in your self-development. It's probably worth $100 million to eat this way. Because you will find such insane improvements. And you know that you invest in yourself, then you will gain results in business and so on. Your business result can never transcend the level of your own self-development. So this is a big part of it. Carnivore diet, in my opinion, is one of the best things you can do. If you can eat, if you're sensitive, if you still have bad skin after eating pork. When I eat pork, I can see my skin flaring up a little bit, so I eat just beef. And beef is also, by the way, the most nutritious. And if you're eating pork, then you need to cook it all the way through, because you can actually be sick. Same with chicken. If you eat raw chicken, that's pretty bad. And it's not as nutritious, and it's too lean. Too much protein. Because you can get too much protein. The only diet I would actually say you can get too much protein in is carnivore. Because we know that meat is, in the end of the day, the only way to get proper nutrition. Meat is the only way to get proper protein. Animal protein is bioavailable. Vegan protein is going in the toilet. That's just, everyone knows this intuitively, bro. You look at a plant outside, bro. No, you eat that boar, bro. If you're hunting for your life, if you're in an apocalyptic world, then you wouldn't fucking eat fucking broccoli, bro. You would die. You would be a skinny ass motherfucker who would die. You would look like one from the camps in the 40s, 50s. When the Second World War, you would look like one of those guys if you eat no meat. That's how vegans look, bro. They don't have any muscle. The bicep is so small that it looks like they're fucking 12 years old and have never went to the gym. Like, they look fucking disgusting, bro. They don't have a shoulder. Bro, you can have a shoulder even though you ain't going to the gym. But, bro, they look like... Yeah, they look pretty horrible. And the thing that I hate the most is that it's only partly their fault. It's not totally their fault. If someone were to, if their father were to tell them, you motherfucking pussy, you eat this carnivore diet, then that would be good. But no one is telling them to eat meat. In fact, society, their friends, a lot of people, even YouTubers, are telling them to eat fucking shit. And then you eat like cake. Oh, you're eating so much cake. Oh, like, we're like hyping up people who are doing shit. It's like fucking friends drinking. You're like, oh, you eat drinking so much. Oh, bro, whoa. It's like, what the fuck, bro? You're a fucking monkey, bro. You're a monkey. Get away from me. Get away from me, monkey. But yeah, I've wasted 29 minutes of your time. It's because I am genuinely enjoying this, and I want this to be more community-based, these videos, instead of just give you the knowledge just like that. If you can't watch for a 29-minute video, then honestly, you don't deserve fucking the knowledge, because you will start to realize eventually that if you can't really focus this long, then if you don't have a 30-minute attention span, then It will be difficult for you to read books. It will be difficult for you to actually get the knowledge and then implement it, because you won't have patience. If you value your time, that's another thing, but you will also realize that investing in yourself is your biggest ally. Especially if you're not where you want to be. If you're still playing video games, if you're still, fucking up with some habits, you're watching anime openings, you're still cheating on your diet, you're still watching porn, bro. If you aren't where you want to be, that 30 minutes of this could not have been a better use of your time. Because if you use these videos plus implementation, learning from a good source, I believe I'm a good source, no dopamine, I don't fuck your brain. Good source plus implementation leads to result. And what I'm speaking about, I am credible about because I am living it. It's around 6 a.m. right now. I have done my whole morning routine. It was kind of slow. I got five and a half hours of sleep, but I'm still here and I am recording an amazing video right now. Right? It's amazing. There are some tips to be productive 3 a.m. and I'm gonna go into the aggression process, I guess. But you will find 3 a.m. you're lying in bed and it's like, oh, bro, you're like, I really want to go back to bed, It's like, I can do it tomorrow, It's like, oh, I'm gonna record a YouTube video and then read and write. Oh, I'm an author who is also leveling up his self-development. Oh, I do it tomorrow. Or you're like, oh, if I sleep now, if I don't get perfect sleep, then my video won't be as good. And today I am recording a course, so I'm gonna sleep so I feel better. Oh no, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna. My phone just went down. But you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So tomorrow, today I will go to bed at 6 or 7, and so tomorrow I'll wake up energetic at 3 a.m. And then you go to sleep, and then you can't fall asleep until 8-9 p.m. And then you wake up 3 a.m. because there's an alarm, and then you're like, get 7 hours sleep, and then you're like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, it didn't work, but wait. And then you get an idea. Oh, I can watch on YouTube. This Esquilax guy, the guy who told me, maybe I missed something. Maybe I'll watch another video. And then you're in bed watching another video, and then you're like, oh, I'm not gonna fall asleep. You're in bed. It's 3 a.m., bro, and you're like, you're too much of a pussy. You're like, I need tomorrow, it's like, it won't be good even if I do it. So it's like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine, I can do it tomorrow. And I'll start on Monday. It's fine. It's Saturday. Oh yeah, I also have this solo leveling show I want to watch in the evening. So yeah, I'll start on Monday. And then you're like, oh, but I still wanna work and stuff. I still wanna make progress. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube. You're action faking, bro. You're action faking. Oh, I'm gonna watch some YouTube now. And then, oh yeah, this Eskel guy. Oh, this Hamza. Oh, this John Mark Stevenson. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna find the secrets today. Bro, the secret is in front of you. The secret is the thing you sacrifice today. It's doing the morning routine. It's not the, I'm gonna find the secret to success. The secret to success is the process you have already created. That's what you don't realize. The best morning routine is the one you can stay consistent. And now I'm not telling you, but the best. He said that the best morning routine is the one I can stay consistent in. So if I wake up 5 a.m. and do that every single day instead of 3 a.m., then that would be the best morning routine. You create the best morning routine imaginable, and then you stay consistent in that morning routine, and then eventually you'll get where you wanna be. You're like, how would I make 10k a month? And then you can make money in every business. So what business do I like? You're like watching a bunch of videos. And yes, they are good. These videos helps a lot of people. These videos probably changed my life, these videos. But if you're watching them instead of doing what you wanted to action on, then you're not learning, because knowledge is the thing you take in, like the learning, the YouTube video. Okay, knowledge is YouTube, a book plus implementation. It's the source you're learning from plus implementation, meaning that you don't learn, you're just putting things in your mind, and most of the things goes in this area and out the other. Some things are getting stuck, but some are not. And you need to ensure that everything is stuck and you know it to the best of your abilities. Because then, when you're next day, I'm recording a YouTube video, and then it went in this ear and for some reason it stayed, but you haven't implemented anything, then that's not knowledge, that's just quoting, rehearsing things you heard about. You don't have any personal experience, meaning you're commoditizing your YouTube video, meaning that's no point, really. So if you can't implement, then that's bad. But now I have said that, it is fine to watch YouTube videos, it's fine to read a bunch of self-development stuff, because it's the source, it's the YouTube video, it's the reading plus implementation. So people say, only take action. No, you need both, because you need a source plus an implementation. That's how you learn. So both are essential. So when you're starting this out, or at the end of the day, then read, bro. You can read, 4-hour work week, Way of the Superior Man, whatever self-development book you want to read, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Good learning sources. And then you watch my videos, and then implement what I say in the video. Do the practices, do the manifestation stuff from the Napoleon Hill YouTube Think and Grow Rich book. Do the 4-hour work week thing. Do the only deep work. Read deep work. Read essentialism. Read that and implement essentialism. What will actually get me to my goal? And process above everything else. This and this and this. You hear my YouTube videos. I talk about have a process, follow the process, turn off your brain until the process is done. Then you implement it. So tomorrow, you can do this tomorrow, you can do this today. You can have a piece of paper, you write down everything you want to do in order. So what I do is I wake up 3 a.m. every single day. Alarm clock, every single day. Second, half liter of water. I fill my metal water bottle, and then I drink that, and then I take some salt in the kitchen. Salt plus water is a good combination that makes me wake up. 3, 1 to 5 minute run. I am out running along with doing Instagram stories. 4, journaling. 1 page of journaling. I write things that I obsess about. I write things about do everything with intention. Follow the process. Turn off your brain. Follow the process. Do this. And then I write some things. I'm grateful for being able to do this. I'm grateful for having so much control of my brain right now. I'm grateful. I'm so fun. It's actually so fun to do this. And then 5, 15 minutes of meditation. Almost fell asleep, but then get to my room, do 20 push-ups. I do all these things along with Instagram stories. I can literally show you if you don't believe me. Once again, check out my Instagram, see my daily stories. Push-ups. Then running outside again. Step number 8, cold shower. 15 breaths of the coldest. So I'm in the cold shower for like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I'm in there quite a while now. I've leveled it up. I will probably go up to 20 breaths eventually. Progressive overload. And then I come back to my room, and then I put my blanket on the floor and do Wim Hof breathing for 15 minutes. 4 rounds of hyperventilating, hold breath for a minute, and then breathe in 15 seconds, and then hyperventilating 20-30 breaths, and then breath hold for 1 minute, and then again breathing in 15 seconds, and then another round, Wim Hof. And then I go outside, record a story on my walk here to the harbor. It's like a 5-7 minute walk. And then recording YouTube video around 40-50 minutes every day. That's like the length I had. That's my morning routine. And then I have only 2 more things from habit tracker, and that's 30 minutes of reading, 30 minutes of writing. I am not writing right now because I have really stress in school, but I could write for 30 minutes and do the schoolwork, but I want to do the schoolwork first. I'm really stressful right now with the schoolwork, but yeah, I have this habit tracker, so I try to follow everything. But yeah, for these 2-3 days I will not be able to check off the writing part, and maybe now the reading part I will be able to. But yeah, so I will have 11 out of 12 this for the coming 2-3 days. But there is a process. You need to realize this. You're like, 3 a.m. That's impossible. I heard about in the beginning of this video that, you can wake up 3 a.m. and do it anyways because it's hard. You're in the trial. It's hard. It's hell. It's whatever. It's a trial of life. But you will grow so much. Yeah, you grow by that because of the mindset, the hardness, the difficultness of the sheer task. And then you said, but I consistent in every morning routine. If I wake up 5 a.m. then I will feel better, and if I get good sleep then every task I do will be better and stuff. But the point of doing this is building your mental resilience. As I said, the work you do, the business result can never outrun or transcend above the level of your own self-development, the level of your speaking skill, personal development, leveling up skills, speaking skills in your videos, writing skills in your writing, reading skills. Yeah, reading skills. If you haven't read in a long time, it's hard to read. If you read every day, it's easy to read. You get faster reading, more efficient at reading. You learn more from reading sometimes, right? It's a skill to watch a video for 1 hour without clicking. 1440p, 1080p, full screen, next tab, suggest a video, comments. It's a skill to full screen and listen for 41 minutes as you're doing right now. Even I can't do 41 minutes on YouTube without checking comments or switching tabs. Not even I can. So it's a skill that's not the easiest to do. And even when you're watching a 1 hour podcast, it's difficult to be focused every single second of everything the guy in the podcast says. Even you can't do that. Not even I. Not even when I do dishes. Not even because I can't think every single second. I go off track. I think about something else. I do this, and it's impossible to focus. And I do think that sometimes it is good that you get these thoughts, because sometimes you're like, let's say you're reading a book, then you get random thoughts, and sometimes they're actually connected to it, and you get an idea. I can do this. Then be fast with your pen, bro. I have my pen and paper. If not always, only sometimes I get crazy ideas, and then I write down on my paper if there are some crazy ideas. But sometimes they're not. But sometimes there is, and so I want to write them down. So there is a clear process to 3 a.m. So I could go into how to improve the quality of every single task you do, but the point of this video was to tell you how you can be productive in the morning, even though you wake up 3 a.m., even though you're tired. And that is the process. That is the answer. You try to looking for the hack, you try next video, but you will always find that the answer is the process. It is the clear process. So I have... Should I say this? It's not like something I'm trying to hide. Is this gonna be another side point? Well, I guess I can cover it real quickly. It's not gonna be in depth as the other points, but yeah, I'll cover it quickly. So, for the last few days, I've journaled, and I have written down. For the last few times I've journaled, and for the last few days I've been thinking about something I call do everything with intention. Every single thing will reflect another thing. Like if you have a shit room, that will reflect parts in your business. If you skip going to the gym, if you're a pussy in the gym, that will reflect in you being a pussy in the business. I thought this wasn't the case, but it is. It is the case. When I am not perfect in every area, we cannot be perfect, but we can be very competent. Oh shit, the cat scared the fuck out of me. We can't be always perfect, but we can be very competent, and we can master something. We can never be perfect, though. I think so. We can always get better. But gosh, where did I go with this? Just one little distraction got me out of the flow right there. Beautiful cat, but I got out of the flow state. Not good. Do everything with intention. What the fuck was that? I got out of my flow state. Bro, if you get out of your flow state, this is why you need to tell your parents they need to calm down. Or this is why I am out there so no one will disturb me. But a cat did. But well, it's a beautiful cat anyways. It's a cute cat. What the hell is it on the fucking roof? Crazy. Wait, what the fuck? No way, right? No fucking way. I don't know where it went, but yeah. I do everything with intention as well. So that's what I wanted to cover real quickly. I tell myself do everything with intention. Every single part will affect other parts. Your business results can never transcend the level of your own personal development. If you're slacking in any area, that will reflect in other areas. So I do everything I do with intention when I'm doing it. When I'm waking up, I have a special alarm, actually, I do. I have an alarm that tells me, wake up, it's 3 a.m. You need to deserve that pillow. That's my alarm, it's like 20 seconds long. You need to deserve that pillow, it's 3 a.m. Get up, Instagram stories, right fucking now. And then I say, do everything today, conquer your day with intention. That's like the thing I have in the forefront of my mind, because I realize that to get to my long-term goals, I need to do the process, the daily actions to get there. 10k a month. You don't do a task that's called 10k a month. No, the task is called recording a YouTube. For me, recording a YouTube video, writing. You know, I want to in the future. I want to have in my program, my community, in my course, whatever. I want to have books, fiction books that implement the self-development stuff. So imagine this, imagine a fun fiction book. You know, I really like reading. Imagine me reading a good fiction book with self-improvement elements. It's not 100%, you know, personal development book, but let's say even if it's like a fantasy book, imagine if the main character's like, I'm eating meat. Imagine if he was at a festival or he was reincarnated. You know, these isekai stories. I've been into anime a lot, but let's say you have isekai stories or like fantasy stories. Imagine that, right? And then the main character's like, meat. And then the cat, instead of the cat eating fucking like salad, instead of the cat eating like everyone else, the main character's like, no, you don't need vegetables. Let her eat her meat. She needs to eat her meat. Imagine that instead of, oh, you need to eat vegetables as well, cute cat girl. No, you need to eat meat, bro. You're doing the right thing, cat girl. Imagine my fiction stories were self-improvement elements. Imagine if a character got sick, instead of, oh, you need to be the proper fucking apple shit diet meals, 3 meals a day. Fuck that, bro. If you're sick, you don't need to eat 1 meal a day. OMAD, lion diet, high fat, red meat. That's what I would say, you know, self-improved elements in a fiction story. I think that would be extremely fucking valuable for people. I love fiction books. When I read books, I learn in a different way from any other way. But yeah, nothing can beat these long-form YouTube videos. They have changed my life forever. But imagine a book. Some books have also changed my life. I'm not gonna be honest. Some books have been really fucking good, and some have been meh. But my point with this is, imagine a fiction book of personal development things. That's so beautiful. I have this fucking, it's like my fucking purpose, bro. My purpose is finishing my first fucking book, because I have written 4 books before. Only the first draft though, and they have been fiction books. There have been some self-improvement elements in them, but not as much, because that wasn't the main focus back then. But now I'm going all in on self-development in the books. So I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Like, oh, imagine the readers, and I am a guy who's into fantasy, so I will probably start writing fantasy soon enough. But yeah, right now I'm planning on doing a time travel. That is time travel from me, which is me, it's actually my own 7th grade, but now with me, with my maturity, and the guy's gonna be like a little 27-year-old, hate his life, gonna regret everything, and then I'm gonna make it kind of realistic, not totally. If it's like 100% realistic, it's every chapter is a relapse again. Next, if it were exactly like my life right now, like relapsing every week, and I don't, next week, and now I'm 25, that would be boring, I need to make the book good, so I need to have some things that are not realistic, but bro, I can have my physiological damage, imagine me relapsing, imagine me having the problems I have in my real life as the main character experience the same problem. Like, that would be absolutely amazing. Like I am so fucking excited about this. Like, I can't tell you how fucking excited I am, but I have had times I was into writing, and bro, it was fun as fuck. So, I'm getting back to writing, bro. It's gonna be so fun. Like, I'm so excited, bro. It's insane. I'm so fucking excited. And I'm gonna do these edgy lines, and it's gonna be, yes! Oh dear Viscount, oh gosh, I'm gonna write a fuck ton, I'm gonna read edgy shit, read isekai edgy shit, bro, let's fucking go! And bro, this is not a cope, but either way, like, the thing I'm so happy about is that this is actually aligned to my goal. This will actually help people, along with me, it being like my fucking, I don't know, my kind of trash. Isekai is my kind of trash. If I'm watching anime, I'm watching isekai, bro. That's my trashy taste. I have trash taste, but if it helps people, whatever. It's trash taste. For me, it's good as fuck. It's amazing. It's not cringe, it's amazing. I guess I need to think of anime as cringe because I don't want to do it. I need to see that shit as gross in order to quit it completely, probably. But I don't think light novels are cringe, bro. I think there's some beauty in them. And you read that shit, and I write in the same genre. I do some isekais, I do some time travel, I do some edgy shit, bro. Whew. It's gonna be so funny. But I've already jabbed for 52 fucking minutes. Holy shit, bro. I thought this would be a 40-minute video at max. But yeah. There is intention behind me. The alarm. I have a special alarm that tells me that I need intention in everything. That I should wake up and do Instagram stories. So today I've done Instagram stories. My YouTube video is done. I'm doing right now. And stuff like that, right? So there's the intention behind my cold shower. I'm like, oh yeah, last time I was in the cold shower for so many minutes because I didn't want it. I put it on my legs. I'm like, it's so cold, and then my glutes, and then I was like, oh, next time I will have to take the water over my torso faster because it took me 2 minutes to get the water over my torso. I was like, oh, I'm gonna speed it up today, and so. With intention, I put it on my torso to get a quicker shock, even bigger shock, and then coldest out of nowhere on my head, even more of a shock. Intention. And then my YouTube video, I tried to be more edgy, more smiley, happy face while recording these. So today's intention was me smiling and being slightly edgy and some aggression, playing with different emotions in these videos. Not speaking too quickly. Taking pause if I need to. Don't try to fill every single second of the video. To let the listener digest of some of what I say. Have this new jacket on, which I bought. Yeah. But that's it. It's about the process you have. That's how you can wake up 3 a.m. and be productive. There's no cheat code behind this. It is logic. Because momentum works like you win, you're more likely to win next. Winner's effect. Momentum. Win. You stack 1 win, 2, 3. If I have woken up 3 a.m. even though I want to go back to bed really badly, if I cold showered, ran, meditated, journaled when the last thing I wanted to do was sit at my desk. Record a YouTube video when I felt like fucking sleeping for 2 days in a row. Doing schoolwork when schoolwork was like the last thing I wanted to do in my entire life. Going outside when I was cold as fuck. It's the daily wins. It's a momentum. It's the turning off your brain when you wake up. That's kind of counterintuitive. You say, oh, but you said do everything with intention. But bro, 3 a.m. you haven't woken up yet. You shouldn't listen to your brain at all. Honestly, you shouldn't listen to your brain most times, but you should especially never listen to it at 3, 4, 5 a.m. When you have woken up, you should never listen to your brain, because your brain hasn't woken up yet. The only thing your brain is telling you is going back to sleep. That's the only, it's like the deepest desire it has is go back to bed. Because your brain hasn't woken up yet. It takes you more than an hour for you to wake up. So I have this wake up, have my alarm, I put on my lights, and then I drink my water, and then I run outside, then journal, then meditate, then 20 push-ups, then running again for 1 to 5 minutes, then cold shower 15 breaths, and then 9 Wim Hof breathing, then the YouTube video, and then I'm gonna do my schoolwork now. Usually I would write after this, but I have the schoolwork that is really important. But bro, I am excited to write. I am super excited. I'm getting more excited every day because of this. It's gonna be fucking amazing. But yeah, this is it for the video. It's almost been an hour, so I'm gonna have to end it here. But yeah, you will see me every day, because that's a commitment. I said daily videos. I really hope I won't fuck this up, because I think it is important. This is like my main highest leverage business task, is these videos, and then improve my product. The best thing I can do is probably make self-improvement stories, because we know how powerful stories are. We know how powerful personalized content are. And if I can make like self-improvement in a fun fiction setting, then that will give you high dopamine and teach you. Because when you're reading, you learn subconsciously more than you actually think. Gosh, what happened with my fucking... I'm not getting sick. I haven't gotten sick in 2 years. It's probably just a little bit cold. It's impossible. Even when everyone had like corona in my family, even when everyone was fucking down bad, I was sick for days. I didn't even sneeze. I haven't even sneezed in like 2 years. This carnivore diet is fucking OP. You can never get sick. If I get sick, then I would have to report it, but or document and tell you guys. But I haven't been sick yet in 1.5 years since I started carnivore. So yeah, that's the end of this video. See you in the next video. I hope this helped you somewhat, and rewatch it. I know it's a long video, but rewatch it if you still can't wake up 3 a.m. This could be a good reminder, because there are some days you will sleep in, some days you will fuck up, and you'll be like, how do I wake up 3 a.m? How do I wake up 3 a.m? And then you always have this video to go back on. So yeah, that's the end here, and good fucking luck, bro.